All right, so you guys sent us a ton of research about music.
Yeah.
And wow, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, music is much more than just something nice to listen to, right?
It really is. I mean,
It's powerful stuff.
we're going to do a deep dive into all of this research that you sent
Okay.
to figure out how music impacts us emotionally, mentally, physically,
Yeah.
all of it.
I think a lot of times we think of it as just entertainment.
Right.
But it's really so much more than that.
It is, yeah. By the end of this deep dive,
Right.
you're going to see how it's like this hidden superpower that we all have access to.
Sure.
From, you know how it can give you chills when you hear your favorite song,
Oh, yeah.
to like how it's being used in therapy to heal people. I mean,
Really powerful stuff.
yeah, we're going to uncover it all.
It's true.
So like, how is it that one song can make you feel so many different things?
Well, music triggers all these neurochemicals in our brain. Yeah, and it's not just like, it's not just an idea or a feeling. There's actual science behind this.
Right.
Yeah, so like when you hear a song that you love, your brain releases dopamine.
Oh, dopamine, that's the feel-good chemical, right?
Exactly, but it's not even just about feeling good in that moment, right? It's also about anticipating something rewarding,
Ah, okay.
So like when you hear like an unexpected chord change in a song,
Right.
or, some kind of melody
Yeah.
that gives you chills, that's your brain getting a hit of dopamine because it's anticipating like the next musical surprise.
So my obsession with 80s synth pop is actually good for my brain.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Maybe.
Huh.
It's possible. And it's not just dopamine, it's also oxytocin,
Okay.
the bonding hormone.
Look.
Think about like singing along in a crowd at a concert, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like flooded with oxytocin at the same time.
Yeah.
Creates that sense of
So
connection.
it's like a chemical cocktail for feeling good and bonding with people.
Pretty much.
I like it. So I've heard music called a universal language.
It's true.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, think about how music kind of like transcends words, right? Like a national anthem can unite an entire country, even if people speak different languages,
That's true.
or like global music festivals or fair, right? Bringing together people from all walks of life
Totally.
for like a shared experience. It's creating community through sound.
You're right. Like you go to a concert and
Yeah.
you don't even know the person next to you, but
You're connected, right?
yeah, through the music.
Exactly. And, this kind of connects to, this concept of mirror neurons.
Okay, mirror neurons, tell me more.
Yeah. So like, imagine watching a guitarist play, right?
Okay.
Some incredible solo.
Yeah.
The same neurons in your brain that would fire if you were playing that solo are firing as you're watching.
Right out of here.
Yeah, it's like, your brain is kind of experiencing the music alongside the performer,
Whoa, that is wild.
creating that sense of shared feeling,
Wow. So does that happen with all music?
Well, research suggests that music is particularly powerful at activating these mirror neurons, which might explain why we feel such strong emotional responses.
This is blowing my mind. I always knew music was powerful, but wow, I didn't realize there was this much science behind it.
And this is just the beginning. Up next, we'll dive into how music can be like a brain workout,
Right. Hit me with it. I'm ready.
It's really fascinating how it affects our cognitive function in all these surprising ways.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
So we've talked about how music can boost our mood and even connect us with other people.
Right. It's powerful stuff.
But I want to know, like, how is music actually being used today? Like in the real world?
Yeah. There's so many practical applications going way beyond just, entertainment,
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, let's start with something I'm sure you're familiar with.
Okay.
Working out. I'm sure you've noticed how, like, the right playlist
Absolutely.
can totally make or break your workout.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
I'm one of those people, like, I need a killer playlist to get through a tough workout.
Totally.
But is there science behind that? Or is it just like a motivational thing?
Oh, yeah. There's totally science research has shown that like listening to fast-paced music can actually increase your endurance.
Really?
And reduce your perception of fatigue.
Wait, so you're telling me I could run farther and feel less tired just by listening to the right music?
It's possible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the rhythm and the tempo can actually sync up with your movements.
Oh, okay.
Making the exercise feel less effortful.
So it's like my body just wants to move to the beat.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go work out now.
Go for it.
But, okay, it's not just about physical stuff, though, right? Like, I've heard about music being used in medicine, too.
Yeah, for sure. One of the most incredible examples is music therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Music therapy. I've always been curious about that.
Yeah.
How does that actually work?
Well, music therapists use music to help people in so many different ways.
Yeah.
For example, they might work with, stroke patients
Okay.
to help them regain motor skills.
So, like, does the music actually help rewire their brain or something?
In a way, yeah. It stimulates brain activity
Wow.
in those areas affected by the stroke.
Okay.
So they might use like rhythmic exercises to help them regain coordination, or even, use familiar songs to kind of stimulate memories
Oh, wow.
and language.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it kind of provides this alternative pathway for the brain
All right.
to learn and relearn.
That is amazing.
That's powerful stuff.
And I know music therapy is also used for people with dementia, right?
Yes, absolutely.
How does that work?
Well, music has this incredible ability to tap into those memories that might have been lost due to dementia. Even if, someone can't remember recent events
Right.
or recognize loved ones,
So even if they can't remember their family, a song from like their childhood could still spark a connection.
It's totally possible, yeah.
That is both beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time.
It is. It really highlights the enduring power of music
Yeah.
to connect us to who we are,
Yeah.
at our core.
I'm starting to realize that music is more than just something we enjoy. It's like
Yeah,
a force that can really affect us
it really is.
in so many ways.
Yeah. And that's not all. Music is also like a reflection of culture
Okay.
and history. It's like a time capsule capturing
Oh, interesting.
values and beliefs and experiences
It's that, yeah.
of different societies,
I've always been fascinated by how like different cultures have used music to express themselves.
Right.
Like you can hear it
You can.
throughout history.
Totally.
Yeah, like you said, a time capsule.
Yeah. And, it plays a crucial role in rituals and celebrations.
Yeah.
And even social movements, Think about protest songs.
Oh, yeah, protest songs.
Powerful, right?
Yeah, they're like a force for change, giving a voice to people.
Yeah, and bringing people together.
Yeah, uniting people.
For a common cause.
Yeah, this is incredible. My mind is officially blown.
It's pretty amazing.
Okay, so what else is there? What else have you found?
Well, next up, we're going to explore some mind-bending concepts that might just change the way you listen to music.
Okay, hit me.
Great.
All right, so we've talked about how music can affect our brains and our bodies.
Yeah.
And even like help us heal.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. It's pretty amazing. But like, how can we use this power of music in our own lives?
Right. Well, get ready for some pretty mind-bending concepts.
Okay, I'm ready.
That might change how you think about listening to music.
All right, let's do it.
All right. First up, we have the ISO principle.
The ISO principle.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, it's this idea that you can intentionally shift your mood by choosing music that aligns with the emotional state that you want to achieve.
So you're saying I can like create my own emotional soundtrack.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's all about understanding, how music affects your emotions and then using that knowledge to your advantage.
Okay, but how does it work? Like in practice?
Well, the idea is to start with music that matches your current mood.
Okay.
So like if you're feeling kind of down, you'd start with something melancholic,
Okay, so if I'm having a bad day, I'd put on some Adele.
Exactly.
Got it.
But then, once you've kind of acknowledged that and sat with that emotion a bit,
Yeah.
then you gradually transition to music that evokes the emotion you want to feel.
So like if I want to feel more upbeat, I slowly start putting in some more energetic songs into my playlist.
Exactly. It's about kind of gently nudging your mood in a more positive direction.
So I'm basically tricking my brain into feeling happier.
You could say that.
I like it.
Yeah, it can be a surprisingly powerful tool for self-regulation,
That is really cool. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay, so, this is something I've always wondered about.
Okay.
Like, why do we listen to sad music when we're already feeling sad?
Right.
Is that like a bad thing?
Well, not necessarily. There's this psychological concept called catharsis.
Catharsis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it explains why we might find comfort in listening to sad music when we're feeling down.
What is catharsis?
So catharsis is basically the process of releasing pent-up emotions.
Okay.
And sometimes listening to music that reflects our sadness can actually help us process those feelings in a healthy way.
Oh, so it's like the music is giving us permission to feel those emotions.
Right.
And then let them go.
Yeah. It's like sometimes having a good cry can actually make you feel better.
Exactly, yeah.
Like the music saying, hey, it's okay to feel this way. You're not alone, you know?
Yeah, it's like music can be a safe space to just feel your feelings.
Exactly.
I like that a lot. This has been such a, like an eye-opening deep dive.
Good. I'm
I
glad.
feel like I understand music on a whole new level.
Yeah, it's truly amazing, isn't it? You know, music is so much more than just entertainment.
It really is.
It's a part of us, you know?
It is. So as we're getting to the end of this deep dive, what's like the one thing you want our listeners to remember?
I think the biggest takeaway is that, you know, music is a powerful tool that we all have access to make our lives better. You know, it can make us happier, healthier, more connected to ourselves and the world around us.
I love that. And to wrap things up, I want to leave our listeners with one question to think about.
Okay.
Think about the music that you are drawn to. What does that music say about you?
Interesting.
What does it say about, like, how you see the world?
Yeah, how you connect with it.
Yeah.
I like that.
And on that note, this has been our deep dive into the world of music.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Keep listening to music, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good.